Hello beauties, and welcome to this week's episode of Jalisa's Fashion Files. This week, we'll be discussing which jean rises are ideal for your body shape and height. It has been my most requested topic after I recorded my video on selecting the best jeans for your body shape. The link to that video will be in the description box in case you missed it. So let's get started. First, we will be discussing the pear and the hourglass shapes. Now, before I get into the ideal rise for you guys, I just wanted to make a little side note that you guys should be stocking up on a lot of darker wash jeans because they help to narrow the hips more and as well as the butt. So it doesn't make everything look as wide when you wear a darker wash. Now, for the ideal rise, low-rise jeans, also known as hip huggers, are ideal since they sit right below the hip bone evenly from front to back, helping to avoid a gaping effect that tends to happen with other styles since they can fall at the waistline, which for these two shapes are noticeably smaller than the hips, which causes the gaping. With low-rise, you don't have that problem since it doesn't hit at the waist, but rather at the hip bone. This is also great if you are either of these shapes and are short-waisted. The lower the rise, the more of an illusion you're creating of a longer torso. Now for all you apple shapes, since you tend to be the fullest and widest in your midsection, mid-rise jeans are ideal for you. Now I know you may be looking at these jeans and are thinking, no, those are high-waisted jeans. They actually aren't. I know sometimes I have referred to them as that because as a pear shape they are substantially higher in the waist area for me, but they actually are not considered high-waisted. High-waisted would be a little bit more up on the waist area. So these actually fall about an inch below the belly button, and that is what is considered a mid-rise jean. So that's what you want to look for, all you apple-shaped ladies. So if you have a little tummy, it'll ensure that it won't fold over and bring more attention to that area. Since it also is the same evenly around the front and back, it'll also help conceal any love handles. This rise would also be ideal if you have a longer torso and shorter legs since it sits higher up, so it'll give the appearance of longer legs. Lastly, for all you rectangular shapes, I would suggest jeans that are low-rise in the front and that come up higher in the back. This will help distinguish your waistline, which is just naturally very straight and doesn't have any curves. This will help create that because of the contour that's in the front and the back. The rises are substantially different, so this will help create and emphasize a waistline for you. Now, I would also suggest jeans like this if you are an hourglass or pear shape, although like I did mention, it is very difficult to try to find jeans that are going to fit perfectly in the back where your waist is. But if you can and you happen to try on a pair of jeans that are low-rise in the front and come up higher in the back, that would also work great for you guys because then you don't have to worry about the gaping and sitting down and having everything just exposed out in the open. So that would be my suggestion if you can get your hands on those. So that concludes this week's video, ladies. I hope that you found my tips helpful. I will be doing a video on how to shorten or lengthen your torso and legs since I did mention that in this video soon, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, you can check out my fashion blog, jalisasfashionfiles.com, and like my Facebook page since I'm always posting outfit ideas, fashion, and styling tips for the different body shapes and height there as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay beautiful, confident, and true to your beautiful self.